a lot of commonality
Holy
between
crap.
all this.
Full Frontal Assault. Angry Birds Star. What's the end?
Angry Birds Star Wars?
Oh, Angry Birds Star Wars. Lops 2.
In fact, I can play that right now while we're sitting here. Play through the entire show. What you been playing? What am I playing this exact moment?
Please do. It's good.
Marcus, did you think about the Bond games thing?
What would make a great Bond game? Yeah,
I
absolutely.
wanna
We can
talk
do
about
that.
I wanna
Yeah,
talk
definitely.
about that. I'm all about that.
What
Someone
was
else?
the last good Bond game?
For me, it was
Bloodstone.
I think it was everything or nothing.
Everything
I
or
didn't
Nothing
play
wasn't bad
Bloodstone,
either.
but I did.
Bloodstone was good.
I liked everything or nothing. I really did.
Everything or Nothing was good.
Bloodstone was
good.
Bloodstone was good. Bloodstone, and interestingly enough, I'll share this with you when we talk about this. There's a commonality. There's a common thread between those two.
Wait, what did you guys think of... So, actually, first, what did you guys think of Skyfall? Did you see Skyfall?
Brilliant.
So good.
I'm the weird person on Skyfall.
You didn't like it.
It's not that I didn't like it. I enjoy it. It's not like it's a bad movie or anything, but I thought it was boring. There was no stakes to the movie at all.
It gets really personal at the end, but I thought that was interesting, and the M story was really cool.
It wasn't that it wasn't interesting. It was just, it's fine.
I'm sort of on your page, James. I saw that the other weekend too.
At least you didn't evoke Home Alone in your first 2 sentences.
But you know what? I totally thought it in the theater. I leaned over to the person I was sitting with. I'm like, wow, it's James Bond Home Alone. It totally was. I mean, it had that feel, like that moment where they're showing him doing it. Like this totally feels like the Home Alone sequence.
The shotgun shells in the floorboard and the nails.
Okay, it's adult Home Alone, but that's the same. Like he peels up floorboards and puts like nails into tank.
And why would you have Albert Finney in that movie and just waste him like that? Like
because he's old. He's old
But
and
at least-
an alcoholic, and he can't be trusted to do more than a couple of days filming without falling
Okay,
into a back of scotch.
that's a good answer.
good.
Actually, that's a fair answer.
Oh, I mean, like
I can't be trusted too much without a glass of scotch either. So that's
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Scotch. I'm disappointed.
we should have done scotch. That was a good idea.
We should have, especially. Well, I'll say this: I thought it was a movie that embodies the phrase like less than the sum of its parts. The parts. There's all sorts of things that were fantastic about it: the acting, the casting, the cinematography, the scouting. Like everything was. There's all these really great things. The nostalgia. I'm just kind of like at the end of the day, I was like, meh.
Well, and they've done that whole like Bond villain comes back, or ex-agent comes back to,
A lot of people did say it seemed
revenge
very
thing.
golden eye.
Yeah.
And
But I
Knock
mean-
List was in there, but at the end, it still was lots of personal drama.
Drama.
Lots of
I went to
personal drama.
Radar now.
It's drama.
Yeah, even then, it just wasn't even that interesting. Like the personal, I mean that was, but like it wasn't even really that climactic. I thought, like I didn't really feel like it built up to like it was. Oh, it's personal, but it wasn't really this amazing climax of a.
Now Javier Bardem was awesome.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
He was fucking.
And Daniel
genius.
Craig, this is probably the best acting job Daniel
Yeah.
Craig's done as Bond, or maybe in any movie he's been in.
Haggard Bond to like finally back to Bond was really good progression throughout the film.
Was he faking it before, or because all of a sudden it's like the switch flips and he's back to being himself?
No, he pulled the chunks out of his arm and then he's
No, because was he faking it on the? I guess was he faking it on the first shot at the glass on the head, and because it's like immediately thereafter he like jumps around and can.
I think he was.
yeah, that's a good-
I think he was.
I think he was
probably
faking that shot.
But it's also one of those things that it could have been faking it, or he could have just because he had to think about it, and he's aiming this shot.
Whereas when he
then
just
he'd missed it. But when it comes down to gut natural responsive instinct, it kicks in, and then all of a sudden he's like, bing, bang, poo, whoosh.
Right.
Bing bang pow whoosh.
Yes.
This is not a Batman.
Actually, no, that's actually from Goodfellas, the Joe Pesci character, when he's talking about beating up.
Bang, bang,
he's been
boom,
beaten up
push.
by a cop and the cop's like, yeah, bing, bang, 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 and he says, oh, and then I wake up again because I'm still tied to the chair, and the cop says, so now what are you going to tell me? And the guy
What
says,
are you
he's
still doing here?
Yeah,
But I told you to go fuck your mother.
yeah, bing, bang, boo, and then it's like, oh, you were, and the Ray Liotta character says, oh, you're a funny guy. Oh, I amuse you. I'm here to amuse you. And the gun's out, and just see how fucking...
Like all good Brits, he loves American.
Actually,
mob
I
movies.
love, I love the mob stuff. I really do. I mean, Bulwark
they're
Empire is one of my
entertaining.
favorite shows right now.
Boardwalk Empire is great.
I like the Godfather trilogy.
I haven't watched Boardwalk Empire.
The
No,
first
you
two.
should. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's really good.
Boardwalk Empire is strong.
What
All right.
season is it now? 3?
3.
I don't know where we're going with this, so we'll just kind of go.
All right.
Daughter's house. I once house sat. I house sat. She was daughter then, not daughter now. But I once house sat her dogs.
Are they the ones that are coated?
Not
do they have
a lie.
The like sour coating on them?
Big fluffy ones. I don't know.